All right, welcome back in Sports Radio 810 WHB. Cory Anderson here, and I'm so pleased to be joined by Specialist Megan Terry with the Missouri National Guard. They've got a really cool hiring event coming on, a virtual hiring event for the Missouri National Guard. Megan Terry joining us here. Megan, thanks so much for giving us some time today.
Of course, Cory, thank you so much for having us. We are big 810 Sports Radios fans over here, and we're really excited to get to share with you kind of what we're doing right now.
Yeah, tell us all about it. I mean, March 1st, it's coming up a week from Monday. Tell us about this virtual event you guys have going on. Going to be on Facebook Live. There's also going to be a physical location for people to come out that might be interested in the National Guard. Tell us everything that's going on.
Absolutely. Yes, we're really excited. March 1st, 2 to 5 p.m., we are hosting a Facebook Live virtual hiring event. So basically, our goal for this is to showcase a couple different jobs, we call them MOSs, that are available currently with the Missouri Army National Guard. These jobs each come with the select benefits that all service members receive, benefits such as up to 100% of college tuition for qualified applicants. Currently, we have a $12,500 signing bonus for select jobs. And then, of course, applicants also that are qualified and end up enlisting also get paid for their drill service. So those are all things that, we want to be able to put out there in the community, that if you are struggling during COVID and you're looking for a different opportunity to serve part-time, we might be able to, find you a job that is a good fit.
Okay, so for people that aren't familiar with the National Guard, tell me what part-time means. If somebody hears Missouri National Guard and they're like, I don't know what that all entails, what does part-time mean?
Right. So part-time means you serve, you put the uniform on and you serve your country once a month and then 2 weeks out of the summer. And what that looks like is you go to whatever job that you're assigned to and you just perform that job for a Saturday and a Sunday.
Yeah, so the time commitment isn't the same as being like a full-time military member.
Yeah, no, Cory, definitely not. We serve part-time, but we still qualify for, of course, many of the same benefits.
Awesome. So what got you into the Missouri National Guard? What drew you there? What was kind of your inspiration to join?
Well, for me personally, I was a college graduate. I studied broadcasting and communication. And so I was looking for my, broadcasting job at first. And I realized I had a lot of student loans that I needed to try to pay off, especially with the potential income that I was looking at. So what I did was I joined in order to pay off my student loans and also to get additional, civilian job training. So I joined as a Army mechanic. And so I got that free job training, got my student loans paid off, enrolled in my medical benefits and, kind of pursued my civilian career from there.
Yeah, and I think the medical benefits is something that people might not even realize. You hear about college tuition reimbursement all the time, but medical benefits, especially, with the way everything is today, that's a huge, huge benefit of the Missouri National Guard.
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially for service members and their families. We have a lot of families that really benefit from those medical benefits, especially during, the pandemic that we're facing today.
Okay, so you mentioned during this virtual hiring event you guys have going on, you're going to highlight some of the key jobs. Do you want to go into any detail or just a quick synopsis of what those jobs might be to kind of pique people's interest?
Definitely. Well, like we discussed earlier, we have, over 100 jobs that qualified applicants can choose from, but specifically we'll be going over some of our in-demand jobs that we think could benefit our local, Kansas Cityans here in the area. And those are anything from a combat medic, a mechanic like me, to communications specialists, and those jobs that we find are very applicable to the civilian world so that we can get free job training to, our local community here.
Okay, what kind of experience would somebody need before something like this? Like, did you have experience as a mechanic before? Was it all new to you? Like, what kind of experience do you have to come in with?
Right. Honestly, my mechanical experience was basically just garage mechanic type wrenching. And so I didn't really have it. All you need is basically a high school diploma and then to meet with us. And then from there, we will, determine if the applicants are qualified or not for service.
So I know the National Guard has been called upon, several times during the pandemic to help out in the community. Just what are some of the things that maybe are a highlight to you or something that you're proud that you guys have been able to be a part of as the National Guard to kind of help the community through this pandemic?
Absolutely. Well, we've had numerous units go out for COVID assistance, just helping with COVID testing and distributing masks and taking temperatures in various places in our state, as well as different volunteer service opportunities that our entire area has helped with at harvesters, collecting food, and then also sorting and repacking as a team. So those are the two that I think are really a good picture of how we stay involved in the community and how what you're doing one weekend a month is actually making a larger impact because everyone wants the benefits. But there's actually a lot more to it than that. So we like to serve.
Awesome. Okay, so the event is March 1st. That's a week from Monday. The Missouri Army National Guard hosting a virtual recruiting event from 2 until 5 o'clock. You'll be doing it on Facebook Live, so they can follow on Facebook at Mo Army Guard Recruiting. And then there's also going to be an on-site portion of this. If people want to pick up applications, it's going to be at the Independence Sports Lodge, 19310 East 50th Terrace in Independence, March 1st from 2 until 5 o'clock. So what's your kind of final pitch to somebody if they're out there, if they're watching this and they might be kind of on the fence of whether they would be interested in being part of the Missouri National Guard? What would you tell them?
Right. What I usually tell people is if you're considering something like this, it can't hurt just to get the information and to see if you qualify. And then after that, the decision is up to you if you would be a good fit for the National Guard and for service. But you never know until you try. So any applicants who are interested but don't want to come to our actual location to pick up an application, which is an option, can just send us a message on Facebook and we will work something out with those applicants.
Excellent. Specialist Megan Terry with the Missouri National Guard. Megan, thank you so much for giving us a few minutes. I'm glad to hear what you guys are doing for the community, and hopefully this is a big success and people will come out either to the event or just watch online on Facebook Live March 1st from 2 until 5 o'clock. Appreciate your time, Megan.